Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Applesauce here today. Today, I want to go over and show some live Legend League hits and also show some CWL hits. I kind of want to show you guys what my plan is and how I decide to approach the base. So, going over the whole planning phase with you guys and then showing the actual hit. Also, wanted to show doing pretty well in Legend League. I unfortunately had a fail yesterday, which wasn't too happy about, but still went plus 40. Had a really good day in defense, and so far today's going really well in defense. So hoping to go plus 320 and make some pretty good gains today. So CWL is going pretty well as well. Spartans is on top, but I have some unfortunate news. Spartans is actually going to be disbanding actually after the CWL pretty much because the clan kind of got sold, and now some players are going some ways, some players are going other ways. So I'm gonna be looking for a clan after the CWL actually. So if you guys have any really good Champs One clan suggestions, please let me know in the comments. I'll check it out. So kind of a free agent right now. Just gonna feel things out and see how it goes. But let's get into some live Legend League hits and let's first show some CWL planning. All right, guys, let's go over this plan here today. So I kind of drew it all out just to show you guys my thought process here of what I was thinking. So this base, my plan was to put the siege or the RC up top at 12 o'clock, and it's going to take out those wizard towers, grab the town hall, and then push into that core compartment and take out that entire core. And if it gets sidetracked on one of those expos to the left or right of the town hall, my plan was to use an invis so it pushes it into the core. So if the RC gets into that core and takes all that core of those core buildings out plus the town hall, pretty much a guaranteed 3-star. And then next, the plan was the queen on the right and left is going to snipe these air defenses, and the plan was to take out both air defenses with a pretty good arrow. I think I could have done it, so that was the plan there. And then also the siege barracks on the right or left. So the plan is to see kind of where the RC pass. So if the RC pass a certain way, I could put the dragons on the left or right. I mean, it really doesn't matter. The base is symmetrical. So that's the plan. And let's see how it goes. All right, guys, we're in here. So let's see how everything goes. So we're going to put the RC up top at 12 o'clock. It's going to snipe these wizard towers out here. And she's just going to go, she targets the town hall next, which I was kind of expecting to get the other wizard tower, but that's fine, not a big deal. So she's targeting the town hall, and I have to use invises here because the king and the mini prince are going to target her, so gotta be really careful. Now, she goes for that the multi-gear cannon there, which is good. I wanted to push towards that, but then I had a misplay here, guys. She, I should have invis part of that king, so now she targets the king. Now she targets the mini prince, and at this point, I'm kind of freaking out. I didn't want her to target these heroes because she's just wasting time on these heroes. So definitely not towards going to plan. Now she goes towards this expo, and I only have 2 invises left at this point. So I gotta really make it count. She's at least gonna take out 1 fire spitter, and she's gonna take out this expo and then go towards this right side, which is not part of the plan. I really want to go to the left side to maybe at least trigger the rage tower. So she's gonna work on this side. She at this point out of invises. So she's kind of going to die off. So at this point, my thought process, guys, is okay, so she's taking out this whole right side. So I'm going to start everything on the left side to push in towards the core. And I put the queen down to at least snipe one of these air defenses. And I'm going to put the siege barrack down as well. This RC's still going, so she actually is going to get the other air defense. And so I missed the arrow on the second air defense, but it did hit on this air defense, so that worked out. And siege barracks with it, the queen to support. Okay, now baby dragon, inferno dragon on the right side, just to funnel that side. Uh, Now everything right up the middle. So we got some pretty good pathing here. Everything's gonna go right up the middle. And hitting some traps here, trying to be patient with this warden ability here so I can get into the core with it. And do it now because I see the minion prince is getting pretty low health. Now I'm over the core, so easy pop the minion prince ability. Queen's doing its thing. I was kind of shocked Queen was still alive at this point in the attack, but doing pretty well in the core here. Luckily, soaked up a lot of the traps with the warden ability. Queen's getting pretty low in health here, but it's not a big deal. So we end up sniping the monolith there, and now this inferno dragon's still working. So this, I mean, this base at this point is pretty crushed. So ended up being pretty decent there. It didn't go exactly to plan. The RC targeted the king, and just got distracted and it almost went really bad, but I recovered pretty nicely there, and we ended up having a lot of dragons alive, and this base ended up getting pretty crushed. So I was pretty happy with this result, even though everything didn't go as planned. All right, guys, let's talk about my plan for my second account that's in Sparta. So this base, core town hall, but what I'm noticing right away is if we see like the fire spitter compartments, this is how I know where to start my RC push. Look how juicy it is with all that value. I mean, we got scatter, we got fire spitter, we got 2 air defenses in each compartment. This is insane value for an RC push, especially the 11 invis one. So it was practically begging for me to use my strategy. So I of course had to listen. So RC up top at 12 o'clock, just like the last tack. And my thought process, it's going to take out those mortars, that's with the X's on them, and then take out that multi-inferno tower. And then it's either going to push in the left or right side that we see is circled by the fire spitters. So it's either going to push left or right, and then probably die somewhere in there as well after I use all my 11 invises. So it's either left or right side. So then, depending on what side it's going to go, the RC is where I start my dragons. So I was fine to start either way. So the plan was to put the queen on the left or right side at 3 or 9 o'clock, and then use it to snipe these air defenses. So these air defenses with the green X on them. I was going to snipe those not air defenses, air sweepers, and take those out. So this way I can push my main army in where the on the left or right side, and then I was going to blimp the town hall. So that's the plan. We're gonna, I mean, get some pretty insane value with the RC push here. I was thinking, so I thought there's no way this couldn't fail. So let's just see how it goes. All right, guys, we are in now, and so let's see. So RC at 12 o'clock gets a Tesla right away. I made a misplay right there by popping the ability right away. I should just waited a second to see if there was a corner Tesla, because basically wasted a rocket spear, but no big deal. She's gonna take out the mortars just like I planned. Then she's gonna go for the multi inferno tower, which is good. Now she's gonna go for one of these. She goes for the builder hut, and now she's gonna go towards this mortar, which is fine. I'm fine with that. And now she's gonna go towards this fire spitter. And so at this point, I'm like, all right, she's gonna grab this scatter. She's gonna grab this cannon over here. So still targeting the scatter shot, just letting her work. So she's going down this right side. Then she doesn't target the cannon there anymore and targets this multi-archer tower, which is fine. So just let her taking out this whole right side. This is some really good value here. I mean, these are all key defenses that your dragons would have a tough time against. So if I can take out all these air defenses, perfect. So she can take out that air defense, pop a Tesla there, so she can take out the wizard tower and Tesla there. Then I want to take out this multi-inferno tower, which he does here. Now I have one invis left. She gets pulled in by the CC troops. So use another invis, and I'm gonna take out that cannon there, which is honestly fine with me. Then she's gonna die and pop her ability. So everything's good there. At this point now, it's time to start the dragons. And so I see this right side's taken down, so now I'm gonna start the left. Reason I'm doing that is that fire spitter is pointing this way, and I just want to take on as much damage with my dragons as I can in the beginning, because I'm going to use the Eternal Tome ability. It's going to be invincible while it's taking the most damage. That's kind of the whole point here. So I mean, you could start here in the back end, but might as well take on the highest damage area first. That's my thought process. So going to set the queen down to the left side here, and going to snipe these air sweepers here. Oh, sorry. I actually set down to the right side. Reason being is because I just wanted that back end funneling. So she's going to funnel out these back end ones. So I didn't put it with the main push here, which, I mean, you could do it, but honestly, I just kind of wanted to do, for time reasons, do this back end here. So that's kind of why I did it. You can really do it either side, but with this giant, honestly, it does a pretty good job supporting her. So Inferno Dragon this left side to do some funneling. Push in here. Now I'm going to pop the Warden ability. Blimp's going to... Luckily, no tornado trap here. That's one thing that could have been a risk, and I was kind of half expecting it, but didn't pull it. So Blimp's going to go in here, take up the Town Hall. I'm going to rage it up, and all these troops are invincible here, just doing really good. Going to get through all these key defenses. So at this point, all the air defenses are down, and it's just the monolith and these multi-archer towers, the big ones. Queen's still working on this right side here, doing its thing. I mean, there's just so many dragons alive, guys. So at this point, this base is pretty wrecked. I pop the mini prince ability here over the monolith, so that can't do any damage. I freeze the multi-archer tower, throw in some rocket loons just for support, and this base is gone. This base practically begged me to use my strategy, and it got wrecked. It wasn't even close. I mean, pretty much every dragon's alive. So another good 3-star here, guys. All right, guys, let's get in some live Legend League hits. But before I do that, I just want to show on my Apple Juice account, I'm on like day 7 or 8 of going 320. Like, I don't even know what's happening at this point. Yesterday didn't have that great of day in defense. I mean, only went plus 15, but today's off to a pretty good start. I'm gonna make some good gains here, and I went 320 again, so just absolutely crushing on this account. All right, guys, first attack in here. I think I've faced this base like twice already this morning, so that's fine. We're gonna do RC down here, and I'm picking the RC down here because the monolith and scatters. So that's kind of what I want, and this multi-gear cannon is great value. So we're just gonna let her work here. Pop the ability. No need to invis until she starts taking some serious damage. She's gonna go left or right side. I think she's gonna go right side here, which is actually great. I'd rather get that multi-archer tower. And now, so what I do on this base is she's gonna go and target this bomb tower. Okay, that's fine. She's gonna target that. And I invis that, so now she pushes towards this fire spitter, which is exactly where I want her to go. Okay. And now she's going to target this Expo and then come back for this Monolith. So, ooh, gotta be really careful on these timings here. Cannot lose the RC early. But great, she goes back for the Monolith. So I'm just being really careful. And I think she's going to take out this Fire Spitter as well. So popping our invis here. Now she's going to grab this Fire Spitter. And we'll just, oh, might have been a little late there. Okay, all right, so at this point she's done. No point in watching. She's dead. So now we're going to use the... Yeah, we're going to use the queen here, and we're going to see what we can snipe here. So just wait a second. Okay, really didn't snipe anything there, but it's not a big deal. Oh, if I remember correctly, guys, actually, I got to be careful. Yeah, tornado trap's on this right side here. I know for a fact it is. I know for a fact it is. So I'm going to use the blimp on this side, actually. Only reason is because I know where the tornado trap is, and I don't want my... Yeah, I should have started the queen on the other side, but it's not a big deal. I just know where the tornado trap is. That's why you can't use these common bases, guys. Okay, we use rocket loons to snipe that air defense here. Okay, everything's gonna be working in here. I think just got that back end air defense is like our biggest issue here. But I think we'll be okay. I might invest a freeze here just to keep this alive. Yeah, I think I will. All right, I'm a little concerned here just because there's... Yeah, okay, we're gonna lose our queen. I'm hoping to take out that. Yeah, okay, great. So now just the scatter and multi-inferno tower. Yep, look, there's the tornado trap, guys. I called it. That's why I didn't put my blimp over there. So it ended up all working out, and okay, we got some troops of swag. All right, that's the first 3-star. All right, second attack in today. So okay, this base is interesting. I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna start on this side just because I want that monolith and these air defenses. So we use this side and then pop our ability right away. I'm worried about that king. I'd rather king not target my RC, which it will in a second. So I gotta pop an invis. It just is what it is. Okay. And now she's gonna, okay, go for that. Okay, we get the tornado trap targeting. That's not a big deal. Okay, pop the poison tower here. Okay. Now she can go for that air defense, which is fine. Okay. And I'm hoping she takes out at least this fire spitter would be huge, which I think she will. Great. Okay. And I think good bonus would be this multi-archer tower. And if it could also take out that air sweeper, that would be cool. Okay, we don't really need to watch it at this point anymore. All right, we're gonna do... Okay, I think she's gonna take out that... Great. Okay, she's gonna take that out. That's good, that's what we want. Okay, we'll do baby over here. All of our dragons here. Okay. And blimp in behind. Pop the early warden ability here. Great. Okay, no tornado trap. That's looking great. Okay. Oh, guys, also why I use the giant is I don't know if you guys just saw there was a witch over there, and that witch, the giant does splash damage, so it can take out witches. So that was a previous weakness before that thing was introduced. So that's also kind of why I use it. All right, so we're gonna freeze that minion print just because it's raged up. Plus get some extra couple buildings in there. Oh, if I can snipe the air defense, yes, I can. So that's why I use these rocket launchers. Just so good for sniping these air defenses that might have been hard to reach. Okay, got decent amount of life here. Scatter's gonna go down. Yeah, his base is crushed. So guys, I think I'm only showing 4 attacks today just because I showed some CWL attacks. I don't want to make the videos too long. But if you guys want longer videos, just I mean, let me know. Like I don't mind making longer videos. Just I'm trying to figure out what everyone likes. But this base is crushed. All right, guys, 3rd attack in today. Ooh, I hate this base. I hate this base. I really do. I really do. Okay. I'm gonna do it here. I think this might work. Okay, so we didn't pop ability right away just so I can take out that wizard tower and just save some rocket spears. That was kind of the plan there. All right, can take out that single there. Okay, now she's gonna go left side here. Fine, fine by me. Okay. Now she's gonna take out that scatter there, which is good. Okay, just keep using invises on her. Okay. All right, just let her continue to work here. And take out the air defense, which is good. Fire spitter. Good. Okay. Yeah, we're just getting it low on health, and then we're popping another invis. That's fine. Okay. So we're gonna take out this whole right side, but not exactly the value I was looking for, but I think it'll do. I think it'll do. Okay, we're not gonna watch anymore because it just doesn't matter. All right, we're gonna try to see if we can snipe this over here. Let's see. Yes, we get it. Okay, sweet. That's great. All right, everything over here. Now we just want to be careful about letting our queen get nuked, which it does. Not the end of the world. I'm really hoping the tornado trap doesn't fool. Okay, it does. We should be okay here though. We're just gonna use our rocket loons to maybe help with that single target inferno. All right. Okay, we get the monolith with that minion prince ability. We're gonna do Inferno Drag over here, maybe grab some extra value. Okay, I got a decent amount of life here. So I think the biggest risk is that single target Inferno. And I'm hoping this Inferno Drag does not hit a black air mine here and can continue to work. Because I really need that funneling here. I really need those. I think the biggest issue here is time. So, okay, she hits that. That's fine. So we're just gonna. Yeah, I think we should be okay here. I think we should be okay here. Yeah, we're good on time. We're good on time. All right, that was concerned for a second, but we got it, and there's decent amount of dragons alive too, so perfect. All right, another 3-star, guys. 3 for 3. All right, guys. Last attack of this video. Oh, okay. This base. This base. Okay. I think for this base, what I'm gonna do is I could either get the town hall or I could just try to get into this compartment here. I think I'm gonna go for the town hall here. I think that's the play. Do these reach? I don't know. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I think it'll eventually go for this town hall here. That's the hope. I'm hoping. Okay. This is good. So now it's gonna go for this town hall. I'm gonna have to pop an invis just so the king doesn't target. And another invis here. Great. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pop a rage here just to get through that just a little bit faster. That'd be nice. Oh, she goes for that air defense there. I wish he wouldn't go for that there. Okay, we're good. All right, gonna grab that air defense as well. I'm just gonna work into this scatter compartment. Don't target the CC troops, please. She's gonna target all these CC troops, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay. All right, so at this point we're hoping, okay, Rage pops here. I'm hoping she can maybe take out the scatter. Okay, both Rages pop. That is the good news here. Let's actually see if we can snipe. That air defense, nice. Okay, great. And then we're gonna do Inferno Drag here, Baby Drag over here, all dragons here. We gotta be a little faster in our time here, guys. We are a little slow. All right, we're gonna Siege Barracks over here. And now we're gonna pop the Warden ability, which I think is great timing. Really good timing here. Okay. That's gonna go down my queen. That's fine. Okay, Mini Prince ability over all these. Good defenses here. Okay, I think we're doing okay. Okay, so that's gonna go down here. I think I'm gonna do is pop a freeze and then try to see if I can pop a headhunter. Support that. And I think it works. Okay, great. That's good. Okay, now we're gonna pop minions over here for some cleanup. Archer here. All right, we got more than enough power, and I think we have more than enough time. So that should be 4 for 4. I mean, we got like every dragon alive here. I think the biggest thing is time. So we're just gonna continue to watch the clock here, but I think we're good. We started our dragons a little late than we should. So you ideally want to start your dragons by like minute 40 seconds, otherwise you might get some time fails. But I think we're good here. So that's another triple. So we're 4 for 4. So today's been a pretty good day so far. Making some pretty good gains. So plus 36, and we still have 4 defenses left and 4 attacks. I'm hoping to go for a perfect day today. So, well, let me know if you guys want to continue seeing this kind of content in the future. I'm happy to make more Legend League videos. I'm happy to make more CWL content. Whatever everyone wants to see, I'm happy to make. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.